to a nice 30-minute gentle class. Remember, just do what you can manage and take your time and take a break whenever you need to. We're going to start in a comfortable Siddhasana position. So that's bringing the right foot in front of the left, okay? Just bringing yourself nice and tall and relaxing the shoulders. Just take a few deep breaths in here. Just deep breaths, allowing the belly to expand on the inhale and relax on the exhale. Just connecting with yourself. Exhaling fully. And then just open up your eyes, bring the arms up to the ceiling, and just going to turn your body around to the right. And then as you exhale, just take the hands down to the floor and just bring your body down towards that right knee. And just try and keep both hip bones on the floor and both sitting bones on the floor. Just take your time and just honour the feelings and the sensations in your body. Taking another deep breath in, coming back up again, inhaling as well at the same time, bring the arms up, turn your body to the left, exhale, bring the hands down, and bring your body down towards that left knee. And that's where you're going to feel it in your right hip, okay? So just take it easy, don't be forcing anything. It's just stretching out and opening up that hip. Inhaling the arms back up again to the ceiling. We're going to swap the legs over. Okay? Turn the body to the left again. Exhale, come down. Bring that body down towards the left knee. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale the arms back up to centre. Turn the body to the right. Exhale, bring the hands back down. Again, you'll feel it more acutely in that left hip, so just take it easy. It's just a gentle warm-up for the lower back and hips. Just breathing 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back up. Take a nice deep breath in. And bring your legs into cross-legged position. Okay, we're going to just take that right arm to the left knee. We're going to come into a nice warm-up twist. Breathing deeply. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Come back to centre, take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, take the left hand to the right knee, right hand behind. Take a deep breath in. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Come back to centre. Well done. Okay, feet out in front. Let's just point and flex the toes. We'll just warm up the feet and ankles. And we'll circle the feet 3 times in one direction. And then back. Okay, well done. Alright, okay, so we're going to come forward. Come into on our hands and knees. We'll just start off with a few nice cats and cows, okay? So knees hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. And we're going to take a nice deep breath in, bring the tummy towards the floor, the bottom to the ceiling. Lift the chest and bring the head up towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, we're going to round the shoulders, push down the hands, bring the tummy to the spine. And inhale, looking up towards the ceiling. And exhaling. really open up. This is a great way to wake up the spine in the morning. You get out of bed, taking it nice and easy, just doing a few cats and cows can really lessen the stiffness in the back. You're going to go back to centre now. Okay, now we're going to take a few deep circles. Take the bottom round to the right, come all the way down to the heels, and all the way back up to centre. And then inhale, and as you exhale, come back down again the left side, come all the way down towards the heels, come all the way back up. So we're just making nice circles, right side again. Back up to centre, and then left. Come back round. Let's do one more side, one more time each side, round to the right, all the way down to the heels. Just allow the hips to move freely, and then left, all the way back down and around. Good, well done. Okay, bring the knees to the width of the mat. And we're just going to slowly come back down, bring the head to the mat, and just come back onto the heels, arms stretched out in front. Just allowing the shoulders now to open up, the shoulder blades and the hips. Taking it nice and easy. Just breathing 3, 4, and 5. Coming back up. Come back into that tabletop position, okay? Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, and we're going to engage the core, pelvic floor. Make sure that's nice and strong. We're going to lift the right leg up and take the left arm up in front. And we're just going to hold steady here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now before we come down, we're going to try and bring that right knee up to our chin. So we're going to bring the right knee in and bring it all the way up to the chin. And then back down. Well done. So you know you have to hold that core in quite strongly to do that. Back to the centre again. Left leg up in line with the spine, right arm as well in line. So you're a nice straight line. Hold it nice and steady through the core. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring that left knee all the way up to the chin. Oh, keep the balance. And back down. Good. Coming back to centre again. This time we're going to bring the right leg up and we're going to lift it up as high as we can. We're going to hold up here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring it back down again. Take a deep breath in here again. Exhale. And then on the next inhale, we'll take the left leg up as high as we can. 1, 2, 3. Remember, keep your hips nice and square. Don't be tempted to go over to the right. Just keep them nice and square. 4 and 5. Good. Come back again. Take a nice deep breath in. We'll do another circle with the hips. We're going to come down to the right, all the way down to the heels, coming back up again to tabletop. Inhale here, and as you exhale, go round again to the left, all the way down to the heels, and then come back up again to centre. One more time with the high leg. Right leg up as high as you can, keep it strong in the core, but steady through the arms. 2, 3, you can really feel that working the lower back muscles. 4 and 5, come back down, take a deep breath in here. Exhale, and the next inhale, left leg up as high as you can. Hold it steady through the core. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring yourself back down again. Good. And then next time I'm just going to do one more nice circle round to the right. Come down onto the heels, circle the hips all the way to the left, back up, and then left again, all the way down to the heels, and come back up again to tabletop. Well done. Okay, we're going to curl the toes under. We're going to come into downward dog. We're not going to stay here for too long. We're just going to stay here for 5 breaths. I'm going to push the heels down to the floor, take the gaze up to the navel, bring the chest down, try and straighten through the legs. 1, keep it strong in the arms. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, good. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to take the left leg up to the ceiling. I'm going to hold it there for 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to bring that left leg down to the middle, and then we're going to take it out to the side. And we're just going to swing round with that right foot, and we're going to just take that right arm up. Hold steady. Bring that arm round, bring that left leg back up to the ceiling and back down. Hold for 2. 1 and 2. Lift that leg high up into the sky. Okay, now we're going to bring it all the way through and out to the side. Swing your foot round, take the weight onto that right arm, hold. 1, 2, left hand comes round, bring that right leg all the way up to the ceiling again, back down. Steady, 2 breaths, 1 and 2, knees to the floor. Take a rest in child's pose. 5 deep breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly come back up again. Well done. Okay, we're going to take that right foot in front. We're going to come into our nice low lunge position. Okay, we bring that left elbow over the right knee. And just do a nice little gentle twist. Palm the hands together in prayer position. Just make it nice and steady. And 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Bring that right hand down, take that right knee back, and just come back into kneeling position. Okay, so we're going to just bring the knees up. So you take the weight back onto the heels and just lift the knees. And again, if this is tricky for you, just take it one knee at a time, or just work with bringing your weight back on the heels as best you can. If this is something you can build up to, but you should get to a point where it feels quite comfortable. And it helps to iron out all the muscles on the tops of the feet and create strength in the ankles as well. So we're just going to hold this here for a few breaths, lifting the shoulders down, up and down, straight back. Breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Bring the knees back down. And bring the left foot through into low lunge. And then coming up, taking the right elbow off that left knee, palm the hands together and coming into a nice prayer position as we hold steady. Just opening up the back with that gentle twist, helping to detoxify the liver. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Bring the hands down in front, bring the knees back. And this time I want you to curl the toes under and just roll back onto the balls of the feet and come to a nice balance here. Try and keep your back nice and straight. Keep your drishti point on something straight ahead or the floor that's fixed. Holding steady in the core. Just allow the feet to steady yourself. You have to work quite hard to keep the balance. Just hold steady. Let's get a bit of dusting on this mat. Okay, and then we're going to slowly come down into a gentle seated position. A little bit of something caught in the back of my throat. Okay, we're going to take a nice deep breath in here with our legs straight out in front and come down and have a nice gentle forward fold. Again, you can never have too many forward folds in your practice. It works on so many levels. Not only does it really help the central nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system, but it helps obviously all the connective tissue around from the toes all the way around to the top of the head. And if you engage your core, your bandhas, it's a very good abdominal exercise. Helps get rid of extra excess here in the tummy. And just coming forward. And coming back up again. Okay. Well done. Right, what we're going to do now is I want to try and just do a nice little gentle twist. So we're just going to take the right leg over the left, in line with the calf. Take a nice deep breath in and turn to the right. Take the left elbow over. It's just a gentle twist, but I like to try and hold this a little bit longer than we normally do. So just lift in the chest and take the gaze round to the right. Okay, now some people like to try and tuck their tummy in a little bit and then reposition themselves. Sometimes like to just bring yourself a little bit deeper into the posture. And just play around gently with this so you get to your comfortable stage. And just try and relax the shoulders and breathe as deeply as you can. This is a lovely stretch for both the glutes, but also just to loosen off the thoracic area of the back. It's a good one if you're trying to loosen off shoulders, if you're sitting at a desk for long periods of time, a computer or whatever. It's quite nice just to be able to stretch out the shoulder blades. And a twist is always great for digestion and just to realign the spine. And just taking a nice deep breath in and exhaling. And just finding the comfortable plateau of this posture. And just breathing. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly come back round again. And just take that right foot in front of you. Okay, just before we do the left side, I just want to come into staff pose, Dandasana. So we're going to take the legs out in front, we're going to just bring the toes up towards the ceiling. We're going to lift the kneecaps, which automatically engages the legs. We're going to engage the bandhas, the pelvic floor. Hands are gently pushing down onto the floor, so you're engaging your arms. And you're going to bring your chin to your chest into Jalahandra lock. So everything's going on here. You're just going to hold that pelvic floor nice and strong. The legs are active, the chin is down. Your arms are active, just ever so gently with a gentle pressure of the hands on the floor. Holding steady, breathing. Just breathe for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Resting, take a deep breath in and come forward again. I'm just breathing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Slowly come back up again. Onto the left leg over, in line with the calf. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, turn to the left. Bring that right arm over and hook it behind the left knee. And then again, you're just lifting up in the chest. Take the gaze over to the left, holding yourself steady with the back arm. And we're just going to hold this position. Relax the shoulders, breathe. Just keep it nice and steady. Just breathing nice and deeply. And as you exhale as deeply as you inhale, as deeply as you can, you'll feel that expansion across the shoulders and then within the shoulder blades. And as you exhale, you should be able to just slowly become a little bit deeper into this posture. Just feel it ironing out all the stress in the shoulders and the neck. And 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly come back again. And just take the left leg over. And I just want you to rest in this position just for a couple of breaths here, just to allow the lower back to get back into its normal position. Good. Right, we're going to just come round. We're going to bring our feet up ever so slightly. I'm going to come round to show you from this angle. So we're going to bring the hands behind our backs. There, the fingers pointing towards our bottom, the back. And we're going to just slowly slowly lift our bottoms up. So we're going to engage the core. And we're going to lift up the body. Okay, point the toes towards the floor. You can take your head back if you wish. But the point, don't worry if you can't take your head back, keep it steady. You just want to try and lift up through the hips as high as you can. Okay? So the key here is to keep the core nice and strong. Pelvic floor engaged. So your Mula Bandha is your pelvic floor. And your Uddiyana Bandha is that strip between the belly button and the pubic bone around the belly. You want to try and see if you can zip that back towards the spine. But still keeping the belly nice and soft so you can still take some nice deep breaths. So, if you're in this position, hold it nice and steady. If it's too much for you now, slowly come down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly lower back down. Inhale again, and exhale, forward fold. Well done. Now some people can find that a little bit too strong on the wrists, and it's just one of those things you're just going to have to just generally practice slowly and gently. Lots of the arm balances, it's the wrists really that are the problem. So the best way to do that is just, once you've done a posture like that, just to circle the wrists back and forth, so just keep them supple, and to bring strength in the wrists by just gently doing these kind of postures, even just for a few breaths and then coming down and just building up slowly. And downward dogs and things like that, all of those things start to build strength and flexibility in the wrists, which can be quite a weak joint generally. Just keep it nice and steady. Okay, good. Coming back up. Right, okay, so what I would like to do is finish off with a couple of other little twists, and then a sort of a deep hip opener, and then we're going to come to the end of the practice. So the twists I like to do are Marichiasana A, which is quite it's quite a tricky posture, so we're going to just take it in little chunks or modify as we go. The first one would be, I just want you to bring that right foot right up to the body, okay? And then we're going to take a nice deep breath in, we're going to bring the right arm up and bring it down into the centre in front here. Rotate the arm round so the thumb is pointing down, bring the right knee in towards your shoulder. Now that just might be enough for you to do that, to be able to come forward and bring that right knee in. If you're able to, try and bring that arm around that right leg. And again, you might just want to stop here and hold yourself in position. The final position would be to take the left hand round and grab the hand behind. And then just slowly bring yourself forward. Relax. So, just take it easy in this position. I love this posture because I really feel it opens up my shoulders so well. But even if you're able to bring that right leg right up here and the arm forward so that the shoulders align with the knee, that's an amazing stretch in your lower back and in your right hip. Okay? So slowly come out of that and take that right foot down. And just rest here for a couple of breaths before we do the other side. Right, so now we're going to bring the left leg up. So left foot up, tuck it close into the thigh. Take a deep breath in, bring that hand up, and as you exhale, bring that hand round, rotate the arm so the thumb is pointing down, bring the left knee in towards the left shoulder, and you can stay here of course if it's just a question of trying to exercise and lengthen through the back and the hips. If you're able to bring that arm round, great, you might just be able to stay here. Ultimately you want to get the right hand round as well, grab the hand, and then you're going to bring yourself forward. And again, it's a question of trying to find ease in the posture. But any of these halfway houses, just play around gently, just honour where the body feels that day. And obviously twists like this are hard to do if you have eaten anything within the last few hours, so best to avoid a twist if you have a full tummy. It's always best not to do a yoga practice when you've eaten anyway, just recently. It's always wait a few hours before doing a yoga practice or doing practice first thing in the morning. Okay, and release. And again, just bring the legs out in front. We'll do another forward fold. Just taking it nice and easy. Okay, slowly coming back up. We'll just finish off with a nice little gentle sphinx. Just coming onto our tummies. And just coming up into sphinx. Just take a few deep breaths. Just going to rock the hips from side to side. And just lift up in the chest. And just take a few nice deep breaths here. Just allowing the lower back to relax. You can roll the thighs in ever so slightly. And just taking a few deep breaths. Of course, if you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can do a cobra if you wish, or an upward dog. But for a gentle practice, it's just nice to sit in this posture. And just allow the lower back to slowly release. few more deep breaths in this position. And then I'll take a nice deep breath in here. Come down slightly, hands under the shoulders and gently use the core, push back into child's pose. And stay here for a few breaths. And then in the next inhale, just slowly bring yourself up and grab your blanket or get something warm on. And we'll just do a nice Shavasana. I have a nice little excerpt from Swami Satyananda's book, a systematic course in the ancient techniques of Kriya Yoga, on the subject of grace. So just get yourself nice and comfortable in a lying down supine position, and just allow the arms to take a nice steady. Just find a nice comfortable place for your arms so there's no holding anything in the legs, the feet. Just allow them to just fall where they want to fall. Just relax the body, take some deep breaths, and on every exhale, just let yourself go even deeper into Mother Earth. Just relax the whole body. Grace. Grace is a much misunderstood word. In Sanskrit, it is translated as anugraha. Grace is something that is always existent, but most people never feel it because of insufficient receptivity. It is only when the mind is calm, one-pointed and receptive that this grace can arise, bringing with it transcendental knowledge. Grace is also that which makes us recognise our faults, mental blocks and so forth. It is grace that leads to the meeting with the Master. It is grace that causes you to begin yoga, perhaps. In all its forms, not just the asana, of course. It is grace that initiates many other events in life that lead to expansion of awareness. It is also grace when the Master helps the disciple to overcome mental conditioning. Grace means many other things, but these tend to merge into the realms of the undefinable. The important thing to remember is this: grace is ever present, but most people are rarely aware of it or tuned into it. When a person becomes open to everything, then the grace automatically flows. This receptive state of mind cannot be created merely by thinking about it or willing it. You can be told 1,000 times about the necessity of mental receptivity, but this will never bring about this state. It can only arise spontaneously by stilling the mind and going within, and taking part perhaps in mindful pranayama yoga techniques to allow the mind to still. These practices transform the mind by slowly eliminating all the mental dust and cobwebs. And spontaneously. The greater the awareness, the more one will know and recognise this grace. And then everything becomes grace. And then just slowly bring your awareness back to the breath. Just bring some energy into the toes and the fingers. And for those of you who would like to arise up to a seated position, we can finish the practice there. If you wish to lie a little bit longer in Shavasana, please feel free to do so. It's always good to give yourself at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes preferably, or longer in Shavasana after a practice. For those of you ready to end the practice, just bring the hands into Anjali Mudra and we'll make the sound of the universe. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Thank you. Well done everybody. Have a wonderful week. See you next time.